The letter from 2050. Have you ever received a letter that shouldn't exist? One rainy afternoon, 17-year-old Ethan checked his mailbox as usual. Among the bills was an old yellow envelope with only one word written on it, Ethan. There was no stamp, no return address. He opened it, and his life changed forever. Inside was a handwritten letter. At the top was a date, 2050. Ethan frowned. 2050? That's 25 years in the future. He kept reading. If you are reading this, I am you from the future. Whatever happens, do not open the blue door on Friday. Trust me, your future depends on it. Ethan laughed nervously. This has to be someone's prank. But deep inside, he couldn't ignore the warning. The next day was Friday. As Ethan walked home from school, he noticed something strange. At the end of the street stood an old abandoned house. He had passed this road hundreds of times before, yet he had never seen this house. On the front was a bright blue door. His heart began to race. The letter was real. Curiosity pulled him closer. Slowly, he reached for the handle. Suddenly, a whisper filled the air. "Don't!" He looked around. No one was there. Only silence. Ethan closed his eyes. He remembered the letter. "If you trust me, walk away." His hand shook. Every part of him wanted to know what was behind the blue door, but something inside told him to listen. He took one step back, then another. Finally, he turned around and walked away. As he reached the end of the street, he looked back. The house was gone. It had completely disappeared. 30 years later, Ethan had become a brilliant scientist. While working on an experiment, he finally discovered a way to send one object into the past. Suddenly, he remembered the blue door. He understood everything. He sat down and wrote one final letter. "If you are reading this, do not open the blue door on Friday." He placed the letter into the machine. A blue light filled the room. The letter disappeared, returning to the past. Ethan smiled. He had saved his younger self. Sometimes the greatest mystery isn't what's behind the door, it's knowing when not to open it. The end.